Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So what I want to talk to you about today is how to deal with spider mites. Now, some plants are more prone to spider mites than others. They have attacked my pansies, and we had to take all of the pansies out so far, and this one here is going to have to go out too to try and get rid of these. We have been spraying them with neem oil, and we did find some cold pressed neem oil. That really helped a lot, the cold pressed neem oil. But when you have an infestation like this, it's just best to get rid of the entire plant because they'll spread. So I'm going to be getting this out of here, and then the rest of the plants are going to be getting sprayed with the cold pressed neem oil. We tried a bunch of different things. We tried like Piola, and we tried a mineral oil type spray, and they seem to honestly drink it. So you can see the damage that they've done to this pansy here. They will completely kill your plants. They'll wipe your stuff out if they can. So it's really important to check your plants over. When your plants start getting spots in the leaves, or they start kind of looking a little off color, look on the backs of the leaves first. Look for the little webbing. Look for little teeny microscopic things crawling. Like you can see here, they're crawling on this. I zoomed this in so you can see it. You might need a magnifying glass to see them. This infestation here is really bad on this pansy plant, and I was watching them, and I thought we honestly had them gone. But they can go into the soil, so I usually drench the soil along with spraying the plant. They have gone after my eucalyptus trees, which is very unusual. They went after the marigolds, and they will go after like your tropical hibiscus bushes. So there's not too much they won't go after, but they seem to be really favoring the pansies and the marigolds this year. And you can see here the damage that they've done to the leaf on the eggplant here. And they did go after the cucumbers. So, we sprayed it the first time with the cold pressed neem oil, and it should have gotten sprayed again. The neem oil is supposed to be able to control these in all stages, and I have had it already completely wipe out the infestation, and it didn't come back. But these should have been sprayed a second time, which they are going to be getting sprayed again. You can see back here on the cucumber leaf what they did to that one. Now that's old damage there. So when I first seen that, I thought that the sun had just kind of damaged the leaf some, because you can like get leaf burn on some of your plants, but when I flipped the leaf over, the spider mites were on it. So what happens sometimes is the damage on the leaves won't heal up. So when they were previously on them and they've damaged the leaves, if they come back, unless they start damaging new leaves on them, it's harder to find them. So you kind of have to flip the leaves over, get your magnifying glass out if you have to, and really look at the leaves to see if they're still on them, because the damage that they do and the damage that the sun can do to some of your plants looks exactly the same. And so it can also look like a nutrient deficiency. So you just really want to check your plants over and make sure you know what you're dealing with, and if you have an issue, to try and deal with it as quickly as possible. And it's a shame how much damage that they've done. I've been watching this plant and it seemed to be okay, so I left it in. And we had sprayed it, but apparently we missed one of them, and they are really on this thing. So I'm going to be taking this plant out and destroying it. And we're going to be getting the rest of the stuff in here sprayed so that, we can stop these things from spreading any further. They'll spread by wind. They'll spread by, like if your water splashes and it splashes onto them and they go to another plant, they can spread that way. They can spread by your clothes, your hair, pets, animals, things like that. So your airflow coming through, they'll spread that way as well. So it's really important that you look your plants over, and when you see these things, if it's really bad, just, you know, get rid of the plant, start over. So there are soil drenches that you can use for helping to get rid of spider mites, but they're more for outdoor plants unless you use like the neem oil. And the cold pressed neem oil worked very well, but apparently this one here, when you have your plants and they're larger, trying to get under the undersides of the leaves is really hard, especially with certain types of sprayers. So that is something you want to take into consideration. Always read the labels on the bottle to make sure that you're taking the proper safety precautions and that you're not using it on a plant that will, you know, damage the plant itself. And you want to like keep your pets away, keep little ones away when you're spraying this stuff, and, you know, follow the directions on the manufacturer's package itself. So I've only ever had to deal with spider mites, I think 3 or 4 times, and I started gardening in 2003. So it's not something that I ran into very often. I kind of forgot like what the symptoms look like for it, or I could have caught it a lot sooner, but when I seen this today, it's like, yep, they're back. And they went after my eggplants too, unfortunately. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll try to put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a nice day. Bye!